What is up, guys? Tyson Dela Cruz here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Where is Hayden Harris? Where is she hiding? Elon Musk asked her to do an interview on X. She denied. Time Magazine, which she's on the cover of Time Magazine, asked her to do an interview. She denied. She's been avoiding press since she's been the Democratic nominee. It's been 24 days. We are currently on Harris Watch, guys. We are currently on Harris Watch. Shout out to everybody watching. Drop your comments down below. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe. Really appreciate you guys watching. Hayden Harris. CNN even asked, where is she at? This happened yesterday. Let me share screen. And before we do that, we are officially going on Harris Watch.
What's on the vice president's schedule today?
Well, she's traveling and talking to voters and getting her message out there to the American people, something that she's been doing from the very start of this campaign and something that she certainly did when she was President Biden's running mate as vice president. But look, you just mentioned the speech she's going to be giving
but that's right. I was asking about today, and I don't think she's got any campaign events on the schedule today, does she?
Well, she and Governor Walz have been traveling across the country. They hit nearly every battleground state last week. On the campaign trail, they raised $36 million within the first 24 hours of Governor Walz joining the ticket. And what she's going to be doing Friday is taking her economic message directly to the voters in North Carolina. I certainly don't want to get in front of exactly what she's going to say, but she's going to talk a little bit about how she's going to make sure that she's putting consumers first as part of her economic plan. She's going to take on corporate price gougers. She's going to take on junk fees. And that's something that, John, she did when she was Attorney General of California, something she continued to do as the United States Senator of California. So she's going to be taking that message out to voters, and I look forward to seeing more of what she's going to say on Friday.
I think we all do, and I'll ask you more about that in just a second. The reason I was asking about today is because it seems like she has time if she wanted to do an interview with a member of the media or do a news conference, correct? There does appear to be that time if she wanted.
Well, look, she has said on the campaign trail that she would be doing an interview at some point. She said that, I think, last week during a rope line or when she was talking to reporters. But look, what is important here, John, is that she is taking her message directly to the American people. She hit a number of battleground states. I think we had 15,000 people in Detroit last week, 12 to 13,000 in Nevada. She's been taking her message to the voters and drawing large crowds. So she's actually having those direct conversations.
But not today. All I'm saying is not today. She could do an interview today, I would think, because she's not out there today.
Well, look, she's taking her message directly to voters. And just because she doesn't have an interview schedule on her public schedule doesn't mean that she's not taking her message directly to voters.
Where is she at? She's hiding like Biden. Hiding like Biden. This is what the general public is saying.
Until she's forced out.
I think she should, do some more interviews.
If she can't answer from the press, what's she going to do when other countries sit there and maybe attack other countries? What's she going to do? Be silent on it?
I think it's honestly really cowardly of her.
From what I've seen, she doesn't seem very eloquent in the way she talks or anything.
I think she should, do some more interviews. I think if I had to guess, we're probably going to see more of that after the convention.
Trying to get votes. That's the only reason. She hasn't done crap in 3.5 years. Why would she do it now?
I think she's following Joe Biden's playbook. She's just not willing to come forth with answers to any policy questions whatsoever.
I really don't think she has any policies or platforms. She's just kind of using the same talking points.
Because she doesn't want anybody to know what she's for because she can change it all the time.
I think maybe she's holding back a little bit. Again, it's like one of those things where some people I feel like they're told what they think they should believe, and they're not, knowledgeable enough in terms of that. I think that she needs to at some point.
It would be different if she weren't on the trail every day. she has, as the vice president, given many. So you basically know who she is.
She doesn't have to. So, I mean, it's pretty much it. I mean, Trump is probably not going to win, and he's now backpedaling and trying to get people to vote for him to bring her out. It's kind of what they do when they're ahead.
Yes, very. That's how everybody gets their news.
She should. She definitely should, since she's running.
She definitely should. She should be doing interviews. She should be doing interviews. This article from Fox states it's been 24 days. Americans across the country are weighing in on what they think about Vice President Harris still dodging the media since the start of her presidential.
Break up with your high
maintenance. Boom. Sorry about that, guys. Weigh in since she's been the Democratic nominee. It's been 24 days. Fox Digital Media spoke to Americans across Washington, D.C., Del Rio, Texas, and Knoxville, Tennessee to think about what her strategy is. Her strategy is basically hiding. She's hiding from the general public. Harris is dodging the media, and she has been heavily scrutinized in the recent weeks, even by liberal media outlets. CNN anchor John Berman grilled Harris spokesman this week and asked him, it's that video that we just saw, asked like, where is Harris? Harris's campaign person chuckled on Wednesday. Harris's camp said that she's speaking to the media, or speaking on Friday, which we'll be tuning into for sure. What do you guys think? What kind of strategy is this? This is the same type of strategy that Biden used during his campaign. We're going to jump into this video. Harris is still not committed to an interview or a press conference. Still, we are on Harris watch, guys.
Would it kill you guys to have a press conference? Why hasn't she had a press conference?
Listen, the Vice President and Governor Walz have been busy crisscrossing this country since the launch of this campaign, and adding Governor Walz to the ticket. You saw the ways in which they went across the battleground states last week, generating rallies of thousands, 10,000 here, 15,000 there.
But Michael, you know, a campaign rally is not a press conference. Do you mind if I cut in? I mean, you know, a campaign rally is not a press conference. Why hasn't she had a press conference? She's the vice president. She can handle the questions. Why not do it?
Oh, we absolutely are going to do it. You hear her take questions as she's out on the stump. And she said last week, we're going to be having a sit-down interview here before the end of the month. What she's going to be focused on, and what this campaign is going to be focused on, is communicating directly with the voters that are actually going to decide the pathway to 270 electoral votes. That's why she
can you commit to a press conference this week?
This past week. That's why we're doing a bus tour in Pennsylvania as we head into Chicago. And it's why we'll sit down for an interview before the end of the month to make sure that we can have a deep dive conversation about the vision that Kamala Harris has for where she wants to take this country, and the contrast that we're going to have with Donald Trump. We're going to have plenty of opportunities to do that throughout the
Michael,
rest of,
but one interview by the end of the month,
this month and throughout the rest of the campaign.
I don't want to, belabor this, but one interview before the end of the month. I mean, that's not a lot. I mean, can you commit to a press conference before the end of the month?
We will commit to directly engage with the voters that are actually going to decide this election. And that is going to be complete with rallies, with sit-down interviews, with press conferences, with all the digital assets that we have at our disposal.
I honestly, and you guys know, I don't think that she is capable of sitting down with the press and asking open, unscripted questions. That's why she dodged Elon. That's why she dodged Time Magazine. She fumbles the ball. She fumbles. She got them butterfingers. And what do you got? This is crazy to me. You're the Democratic presidential candidate, and you haven't spoke to the media or had a press conference in 24 days. What do you guys think about this? We are officially in Harris Watch. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Why is Harris hiding? Where is she at? She doesn't want to answer hard questions. Drop your comments down below. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Until then, I'll see you on the next one.